I got my ramp rigged up here this morning for the shed, and I think it's going to work out pretty good. It's fairly wide, but it'll work for that. Anyway, now, next thing I'm getting ready to do is, I don't know if you can tell in here, but the floor is somewhat bouncy, so I'm going to try to do something about that. Go around here, we'll take a look back here. I know you can't tell a whole lot about that, but that big old beam there, look at a 5x5, it goes back in there, and it's not, see where the hell is it? I can't see it. There you go. Okay, it goes in there, and it's supposed to be up against these joists, but it's not. So what I'm going to attempt to do is, I've got a scissor jack over here. We'll take a look at that and see what we're getting ready. Okay, well, I went down to a guy, a friend of mine, he got a junkyard down there and some other stuff. I acquired this little scissor jack. And let's see, okay, run that down. I think it'll go down low enough. It won't really go fast, no. Anyway, keep it down pretty low, and I'm going to weld this thing here on there, whatever that happens to be, so I can maybe slide under. I might bend this up just a little bit on the press down there, so it's going to kind of shoe up like that. Weld that on there so it's got a little more surface area. Then I've got a 10-foot piece of conduit, of which I'm going to weld a socket, which I don't even know what I've done with the socket now. I don't think it's in the house yet, but there's a 3/4. Weld that socket on there, and then I kind of crank it and run that thing way underneath and crank it up to where that will stiffen up that floor so it don't bounce so much. But so I guess I'll get busy and go down and weld that thing on there, and I don't know whether to just tie a string or something on the jack in case I need to move it back out to reposition it. I don't want to weld that conduit solid on here because it might just be in the way underneath there. It's 10 foot and it's only 8 foot to the middle of the shed, so we'll figure out something. I'll be back after a while. Well, I got a 1/2 inch drive socket thing on this end of that big old long pipe, which goes down there, and I'm getting ready to weld another socket on there. That's another, I think that's 3/4. Doesn't matter what the size of the thing is, but it fits good enough. I'm going to have to do that because I think I'm going to weld that jack solid on there. I don't see why it'll hurt. If it don't work, I'll just pull the jack back out and cut it off. I don't see any reason it won't. All right, we'll get back at it in a little bit. All right, here's what we have so far. Got a little scissor jack down there and a 10-foot pole, and you can't see it, but on the other end down there, there is a socket. It don't matter if you see it or not, it's just a socket, so everybody's seen one then. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to take it around the shed there and see if we can get it put underneath there and see what happens. Well, something malfunctioned a while ago, and I was trying to record this, putting that little jack under there. I don't know if we can get that closed up or not. I think that's it there. Yeah. And then we got our long piece of conduit going way back there, and then it comes out over here, and I used a 1/2 inch drive ratchet to crank that up, and boy, it did make a difference. It's solid in there now. But anyway, I miscued here somehow. That little theory seems to be all right. I'm going to just bring this in a little closer so I can get a better look at the way it is too. Yeah, I think it's going to be just fine. That way, if I have to, I can crank it up a little more. The jack didn't cost me anything, and the pipe only cost a couple of bucks, and the most sockets I already had. So, not a whole lot involved in that. All right, maybe I got this on the what you call here, the little disc thing. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and thumbs up if you want to.